So anyway, first of all, I think just this is just my first this is just my first thoughts. Not really not it's not very structured like normal like I would normally. Um, First of all, um, I guess the first thing we could see, obviously, the graphics, right? Graphics is honestly pretty good. I don't know, maybe because it's me just playing on high graphics now, but it's obviously like better than like Destiny. Obviously better than it's UE5, I guess. So probably because it's also UE5. But yeah, everything looks so freaking good, so freaking detailed, and it's also my first time, honestly, to be playing games at like maximum settings at 1440p. So yeah, the so far the graphics are really nice. Um, this is just my first look, right? So graphics are nice. The enemies are like uh I guess the enemies are like too repetitive. I guess they all look the same. Almost all look the same. Um, but maybe because it's also I'm just in the beginning of the story. But yeah, like I feel like there needs to be more diversity or like the variety. I mean, when it comes to like the enemies, everyone just looks almost the same. There's a small enemy, there's a medium enemy, and then there's a big enemy. Even the bosses are well made though. I kind of like the bosses, the huge ones. I like the design. Yeah. So for the designs of the characters, I actually really like the characters in game. I cannot pull up the designs right now, but I've been really liking so far the characters in game, especially the female characters. They are I feel like they put more effort. I feel like they put way more effort in the design of the female characters uh, than the male characters. Cause like so far, I've seen the male characters have just been like generic, either generic tough guy or generic handsome guy. But the female characters literally has Vindictus. I have not heard. I should check it out. What do you call this? The female, literally like Bunny, for like one of the earliest characters, Bunny. Bunny is pretty like well designed for a character. Like she actually has a bunny suit, the bunny motif. Um, I've seen like designs of Glay, Freyna, even Risha, the ultimate one. The base one looks kind of plain, but yeah. Um, so but the design I really love it. For the guys, I really like they are kind of plain, they're kind of bland, but their clothes are so fucking cool. Have you seen this guy? This character Lepic is actually very yeah, of course the female characters have always more effort because it's what really brings people to the game. I honestly played this game because like I saw Bunny. But yeah, the male, like look at that mechanical armor, so freaking cool. Honestly, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Genos from. Actually, it kind of looks like Genos, to be fair. Like if he was not wearing like a coat, he would probably be like Genos. Because of like because of like all the metal and the orange glow. Even the cannons look like actual Genos from One Punch Man. Yeah, the only thing is that I can't play Bunny anymore because my other friends who play this game a lot, they already chosen their mains, and I feel like it's weird if we have the same mains, and they all pick like the pretty ones. They pick Bunny, they pick Freyna, they pick Glay, and Glay is like apparently the strongest one right now. So shoot, I have to check the tier list. The tier list is good, and apparently the second best character right now is the base character is Lepic, which so I'm just gonna stick with this character until some new character comes out, and then I can call dibs, right? So yeah, so far the design pretty good. The cosmetics are really good as well. Very detailed. Although only time will tell if I will buy cosmetics for this game, because as far as I have experience right now, I feel like I am not going to make this game like part of my main game. Of course my mind can change depending on like if my friends are also going to play a lot. If my friends are going to play a lot, I'm going to play a lot. Um, but yeah, if my friends are going to play, I'm going to play a lot. But if not, then it's probably just gonna last for like a month or so, and then it's gonna fall off my radar. Especially because there's a lot of new games incoming. There is I have already mentioned it. Nothingness to Everness, Mugen. Also, I'm still playing Waters GTA 6 incoming. The Monster Hunter Wilds. There's just so many games that's coming. Marvel Rivals as well. Actually, kinda eyeing the Marvel Rivals because everyone's just talking about it. But yeah, so far, like the cosmetics, the designs are good. The cosmetics are good. Like the setting, the place is very like gorgeous. It's so nice. Like I think the only other game that I played that's similar to this is what do you call that? It's Warframe and Destiny. And in my opinion, just my opinion, I've played like Warframe for like a year. I've played Destiny for like a month, a month or so. I didn't really like it, and it was also I also couldn't stream it because at that time my PC specs were kind of bad. It was like 60 GB on a 1070. So yeah, so far the design of the place is good, settings is good, the ship is good, but yeah, I guess it needs to be like optimized a little bit more so I can get a lot more frames out of it. So aside from the graphics, obviously we have the gameplay. Gameplay so far is it's one of those games where it's only fun when you're playing with friends. In my opinion, of course, some people actually like the gameplay. I would have preferred it, I guess, if it was a first-person shooter. I am more used to first-person, or at least give us the option. I'm not sure if there is though, cause I'm not sure if there is an option because I have not like explored the game enough. But I think they have not like included it in the tutorial, so I guess there's nothing. But so far the gameplay has been okay. It's not one of those games where I get really hyped to play. I get really I can't wait for tomorrow to play, like in Wuthering Waves. Like I can't wait to play tomorrow, but I can't play anymore because there's no more stamina and there's nothing to do. This game has a lot of stuff to do, obviously, because you're grinding. And that brings me to the subject of grinding. I heard this game is really grindy, and so far I think it is, because I just drop. I've the drop rate's kind of ass in like the instance content. The drop rate's kind of ass. I've only been dropped like aside from the Ghost Walker purple boss, I've only gotten like one or two like purple items, and it's not even the rifle. It's not even the rifle. It's like a shotgun and a tactical, and it's neither of the things I really want to use. And I saw the stats, like I've gotten two tactical rifles to the same, and they have different stats. So I assume you're going to grind like many times to get the right stats that you want, the right stacks that you want, and then you're also going to grind research for your character. So it's an action game, so it's kind of like it's kind of expected, I guess. But I guess at least it's not gacha. At least it's not gacha, I guess, because like if you really want something, you can grind it out. That's very good. Let's just hope that I'm not sure if there's anything pay to win yet, because so far all I've seen is just cosmetics. But if in the future they add something pay to win, I guess it's going to make the game worse. But so far it's all just been skins, and like skins are optional. but like people buy it anyway because it looks good. As long as they make good stuff, I have no complaints. I have no complaints. Um, what else do we have to check about the gameplay? I kind of sometimes it's really annoying when there are like attacks of the enemy with no indicator, like the very first like boss I've encountered earlier, not the big one, but the one in the dungeon, where there's something shooting from the sky, and like I have no clue where to see where am I going to check, like when's the misa going to go down. And like I just get confused. Of course, obviously, I just like keep walking, and if you keep walking, you're not gonna get hit. But it would be nice if there is. And also another thing, I feel like the things on the map should be more, the markers on like your screen should be more pronounced. Cause look, I'm getting distracted by that bunny in front of me. But yeah, I feel like because sometimes when we're going to the next objective and then like I keep turning on, where's the next objective? Where's the fucking next objective? Only for it to be like somewhere in the top, and I couldn't see it properly because it's like very very small, and like my screen's kind of big, so it's really really small. So yeah, I guess they could improve that one. I guess I feel like they need to make fighting feel a little bit more satisfying. I don't really feel satisfied when I kill when I fight a boss, because it rather than like I guess it's maybe because it's like too early in the game, but it just felt like the bosses were like just like bullet sponges, you know. Although I do like the faces, so that's nice. The music, there's not really much music to talk about. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing much to talk about there. What else? The story, it's kind of generic for me, at least so far. It does feel like a lot like Warframe. So we have the Descendants, and then we have the Mother, and then the Descendants are the Warframe. The Mother is the guide, and you have like a base where it's very very similar, I guess. Also I really like the movement in the game. What else do we need to talk about? We already talked about the graphics, design, the gameplay, the music, the performance. I guess this is the last one, the performance. I mean, I guess it's very very heavy. I can only play it because I have a new GPU, but like for the rest of the people, they have to lower their settings very very. I guess it's to be expected because it's Unreal Engine UE5. I guess if if you don't have SSD, it's probably gonna be very very laggy as fuck. I guess it would be nice. It would be nice if they could what to call this? It would be if they could like optimize it a little bit more, I guess, because you know, so more people can play, and then we'll be like we'll be able to get like more players. But anyways, there's a lot of players already, and I feel like it might just grow as long as people don't get freaking tired of grinding. Yeah, I guess the only big downside of this is like the too much grinding. I heard like there's so much grind to get like the ultimate versions of the characters and for like skins and all that stuff. And I feel like if you grind too much, and especially if you're like just alone and you're not with friends, you're gonna burn out. So yeah, that's not really a good idea. So anyway, I think that's pretty much sums up what I was thinking about the game so far. I would say it's pretty good, but it would be more fun when you're playing with friends and you're on comms. And I believe that when we arrive to the hard areas, and then you have to comms with your team to like do this. You shoot the legs, you shoot the head, you shoot the other weak parts. One tank, one, or if there's a healer in this game, one do healing. and one like do buffing, and then yeah, I feel like it would be really fun, like a futuristic MMO kind of feel. So yeah, that I guess that's pretty much sums it up, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the game. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again on the next stream. Bye guys. Bye.